Hello everyone and welcome back to Kinkoi, Golden Time. We are starting on a new route this time. It's SeranPrince's favorite, Jogasaki. I know you're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just hear the enthusiasm dripping from his voice.
He's my favorite character in this game. I actually don't dislike her as much as, well, it depends. It depends on the episode, I'll be perfectly honest.
You know what? That's pretty legit because she definitely runs hot and cold. There are some episodes where she's really nice and there are some episodes where she's just terrible.
Contrary to popular belief, including my own, I am looking forward to this because I want to see more about her. I really do.
I do too. I think it's going to be good.
And I want to see how she changes and, is decent.
Without further ado, let's get into it.
次の曲は皆さん待望のマリア・ビショップの新曲となります。作詞はマリア自身が担当したとのことで、友達への素直な気持ちをしたためたいつもとは随分と雰囲気の違う曲となっています。誰のことを思って書いた曲なんでしょう。興味は尽きないところですが。ではお聴きいただきましょう。最後の歌姫マリア・ビショップによる君思う水辺のアリア。
Kind of feels a little bit like a teaser. The third semester began.
昨日はちょっと寒かったわね、オーロ。
Having a tea party by the lake in January is pretty reckless.
うん
反省します。でもやっぱりオーロとお話しするならあそこがいいのよね。私やオーロ、相馬くんにとっては特別な場所でしょ。
Incidentally, doesn't Kuro have some sort of space heater mode or something?
He should, actually. He has heat vision, right? So,
Oh yeah,
he can produce heat.
true.
I know, but still.
My life had gotten back to normal. I had enrolled into Noble Academy during the first part of the second semester. And I'd been here for quite some time now.
So, what was it?
あのね、お正月にやりそびれたことがあるの。だからもう一度ジョヤの鐘からやってみたいの。
New Year's isn't a party. If you missed it, you'll have to wait until next year.
Or you can go into your Switch's settings and mess with the clock.
Neither royalty nor nobles can defy the passing of time. That's what New Year's teaches us.
その通りだわ。私、とんでもない思い違いをしていたわ。
Never gonna hear those words again.
気をつけているつもりでも、無意識に恵まれた生まれのおごりがあったようね。勉強になるわ。
It's all good, as long as you get it. So, what did you want to do?
お年玉。ボラル紅茶にお年玉を渡す役をやらせて、みんなでお小遣いでももらってキャッキャしたかったの。ボラルも1万円くらいなら皆様の分ご用意しますぞって言ってくれていたのだけど、やめておくわ。
Maybe we could turn back time and,
Maybe we could find a way.
Well, maybe it's fine as long as it's make-believe.
Was it a good or a bad thing that nothing had changed in the meantime?
Hey, Sylvie. I think make-believe's New Year's gift is a great idea.
Poke poke.
ダメよ、オーロ。時の流れに逆らってはいけないわ。
まず、姫様の背中を気安くツンツンするのをおやめください。
Sorry.
まったく、だんだん遠慮がなくなってきましたね、市松殿は。
Become? Where have you been?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he's been careless since he grabbed her and ran away from, 40 armed guards.
Yeah, that has not changed.
Sylvie doesn't seem to mind it, though.
オーロにツンツンされるとね、くすぐったくて気持ちいいの。
Save it for your after story.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, and so poke poke. Poke poke.
いやいや
Poke.
Ooh.
あまりしつこいと王室関係なく日本警察にセクハラで届けますが。
Sorry.
Body pooper.
姫様も少しは抵抗してください。殿方にむやみに触れられて何もしないなどと。
Yeah, but I'm not a gentleman. I'm Ouro.
Ah.
でもオーロは特別だから。
You see, it rings true.
困ります。よろしいですか。未婚であるシルビー様の恩義に触れて良いものは忠誠を誓う侍従がせいぜいで。
Okay.
シルビー、ちょっとおっぱい枕にさせて。
ご冗談でしょ。
This was so out of left field that it made Ellison's quip hilarious.
良きかな良きかな。シルビーのおっぱい枕は普通のクッションの3倍くらい癒し成分出てるね。ギャバとか超えてるわ。
I love Reina.
こんなものでよろしければいつでもどうぞ。
Oh, open invitation.
どうぞじゃありません。ほら妃殿、姫様をお色気キャラみたいに扱うのはおよしなさい。
いやー、なんか今日エンジンかかんなくてさ。
Is that why you tried to motorboat a princess?
Can't focus now that winter break's over, huh?
正月ボケかな。
Reina seemed rather spacey today, more so than usual.
You know, it does make sense why we get along with Reina.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling both he and Reina are just, like, connoisseurs of titties.
They are indeed. Kikuchiyo as well.
Yeah, definitely. I liked that one scene we had with Kikuchiyo, Reina, and us.
Oh yeah.
Way back when. I wish we got more of the three of them hanging out. That would be interesting, yeah. You got back pretty late. Were you home at all through New Year's?
なんだかんだ実家って居心地いいわ。こたつむりで7時間もある駅伝全部見ちゃった。まあほぼスマホいじってただけだけど。あ、オロオロ、途中メール送ったの見た？
Yeah, I saw you watching the Ekiden and the outbound champ is in. You could say he's in and out.
あれ、くっそおもんなかった？
My sister was making the same dumb jokes, so it was amusing in a different sense.
エル、どういう意味？
さあ、わかりかねます。
The Ekiden is a 2-day relay race. The first day is an outbound trip, while the second is an inbound trip. Whoever wins on the first day is the outbound champ, but Reina swapped the wording around to make a silly joke.
あ、なるほど。
日本語のわびさびですね。
That might be a little
I
generous.
wouldn't call it clever.
Well, yeah.
冷静に解説されると、こんなんがおもろいと思った正月の頭の溶けっぷりが改めて分かって恥ずかしいな。てかオーロ、言われるの慣れてるっぽいね。
Well, we are friends with, I'm having a brain fart. What's his name?
Torio.
Torio, thank you.
He hasn't appeared much in this one,
True.
actually.
Yeah, you're right.
I've complained about it since elementary school, but those Ekiden jokes got old really, really fast.
微妙なカルマルカだね。
Anyway, someone's begging to get smacked if they bring up the Ekiden unprovoked.
うまいうまい。
This conversation kept dragging on and on.
それでレーナはずっと寝正月だったの？まあね、だいたい寝てた。あ、でもこれ正月の一大イベント。
She pulled up a photo on her phone. In the photo, we could see Reina in a different long-sleeved kimono from the one Sylvie had prepared for her to wear on New Year's Day.
おお、華やかですね。
でしょ？これ私のデザインなんだ。
The design I could understand, but you made it?
うん。まあ振り袖っぽく見せてるだけで、安い生地や紙で代用してるんだけどね。
Designers really were incredible, weren't they?
ほら、こっちの写真ではもう着替えてる。
She showed us a different picture.
あら、どうかした？
Wrong picture.
いえ、こういうことを聞くのも無粋ですが。
Uh-oh.
Who's the stud?
It was a candid of Reina clinging to some attractive guy we'd never seen before. They must have been pretty close as their faces were nearly pressed together.
ああ、それはかっこいいわね。仲良しさんなの？うん、まあ幼なじみ。レーナがイケメンと写真だと？
Her spider sense was tingling.
I imagine Monaco's not even in the room, by the way. She just comes sprinting in. Full stop.
Somebody said hottie?
Did you say Raina took a picture with a hottie?
Look who showed up. A crowd of other girls pooled in. Okay, it wasn't just her.
ああ、ほんとだ。美男子ですね。なにこれ、レーナこんなイケメンの幼なじみいたの？紹介して。名前は？本郷って言って紹介はいいけど、北海道の学校だから次帰ってくるのはお盆だよ。
Oh my god.
遠距離か。誰からも男に間違われるな。本人には黙っとこう。
Yeah. While everyone was getting riled up,
ちょっとところでレーナ、化粧水ある？ん？
she went ahead and veered off on another subject. As a man, I felt kind of alienated.
今日乾燥注意報出てるじゃん。なんか肘がかゆい。乾燥？しているかしら？
Unlike sortilege in Northern Europe, Japan's extremely humid. So it feels like about a 10% difference when it's dry out.
なるほど。
化粧水ある？今日忘れちゃって。
Now, I actually have the opposite problem. My skin's annoyed at humidity, not non-humidity. Incidentally, living in a tropical climate, not the best.
Yeah, I would imagine not.
いいよいいよ。
Rustle, rustle.
あら、私も忘れた。
There's a lotion thief.
うわぁ、今日に限ってみんな持ってないんだよな。
I have lotion.
エル、私のなかったかしら？
緊急時の化粧道具ならいくつか。
Of course.
メゴちゃん、あるって？クルス・クラウンさんの化粧水ってあれでしょ？100ミリで数万とかするやつでしょ？
はい。厳密には市販はされず、限られた人間にだけ提供される品ですので、値段はつけられませんが。
Okay. Wow.
This is my special lotion. It is one of 3 bottles of it ever made.
It was specially engineered for Thursday.
やめとく。肌には良くてもストレスで老化しそう。
The girls all sounded like they'd be in a tough spot without lotion.
オーロっていつもローション持ち歩いてるよね。
Oh, come on.
That is the proper facial expression.
Yeah.
Why did you immediately jump to the worst possible conclusion? Wait, why is he asking that? He has, like, 5 boxes in his room.
4 of which are questionable. 1 of which is consumable.
I don't have lotion, but I do have petroleum jelly.
そうそう。ワセリン派だっけ？まだワセリン派なんだね。ローションの方が滑りが良くていいって聞くよ。
Please don't keep going with this conversation.
Female on male sexual harassment's a thing these days too, you know.
ローションとワセリンの違いがなぜセクハラになるのかしら？
さっぱりわかりません。
It's a slippery slope. Better cut this conversation short while we were still around these innocent women.
I do have petroleum jelly. You want some?
I got some out of my bag.
うわ、学校に持ってきちゃってるんだ。
It's not for that.
I don't use it for anything funny. Look at all the dirt around here. I genuinely use this for sports injury prevention and first aid purposes.
I used this stuff back when I played baseball. I hadn't any opened opportunities to put it to use recently, so it was a little flaky on the surface, but that shouldn't pose any issue once I heated it up and stirred it some.
じゃあおかしなことに使ったことは？
Absolutely not.
Not much, anyway.
If you doubt me though, then fine. I won't lend you any.
ああ、待って待って。冗談だってば。
She caved in awfully fast.
さっきから肘がかゆいんだよ。ね、お願い。ちょっとだけ。
Don't just assume the worst of me right off the bat, then.
始めたのはレイナじゃん。
She usually is.
That's true.
The area was shrouded in laughter. It wasn't just with Sylvie, Ellison, and Reina. Somewhere along the way, I was able to laugh with the girls in class like it was no big deal. I transferred into Noble Academy and made it through a term. It was almost like I fully fit in at Noble Academy now.
And Q.
Yep.
ナナコ
Never mind. Scratch that.
化粧水なら私が持っています。こちらを使いなさい。
Of course you do.
お、いいの彩香。サンキュー。
いいえ。
She'd come meandering in from off to the side. Yeah, I bet lotion would be better for moisturizing skin. Petroleum jelly would have been plenty, though.
おほー。彩香のやつも高級そうだね。
小豆島の最高級オリーブオイルを元にしているの。
いいねいいね。国産だと思うと高級品でも使っていい感じ出るわ。ああ、それマストでわかる。
Slick, slick. Looked like her issue was resolved with her lotion alone. Ugh. Jogasaki abruptly turned away. She was copping one of those attitudes. The sort elementary school girls would get. It'll make you sick if this boy touches you. That kind of contempt. It pisses me off. It did, but as long as she didn't say it out loud, I couldn't talk back. Nobody else around us had noticed Jogasaki's behavior. She was the person who had brought over lotion because her friend wanted it, after all. Nothing good would come of ruining this cheery mood, so I kept my mouth clamped shut. And judging from her face, she knew it.
Ah.
Crafty. Underhanded. Heartless. What was this woman's deal?
サンキュー彩香。あ、市松くんも気持ちだけサンキューね。
Ha.
いえ。
Don't mention it.
But this was all I could do here and now. Ah, man. And here I thought she might be a semi-decent person when she looked over my homework over winter break. Nope.
She sucks so hard.
She might later.
おお、どうした？
That woman is awful, Ria. She sucks.
落ち着け。深呼吸して語彙力を思い出せ。
Serenity now.
Serenity now. It smells like cigarettes.
落ち着いたな。
It smells bittersweet almost. Do you have apples or something?
体臭を嗅ぐな。
She was the one who told me to take deep breaths.
んで、どうしたそんな怒って。あの女って誰だよ。聞くまでもないか。
Jogasaki. It's Jogasaki.
だよな。冬休みでちょっと仲良くなってた気がしたけど、戻った？
So it seems.
Yeah, it wasn't me, okay? She's the one who went back to being temperamental and underhanded.
学校が始まったからな。新学期であいつも気持ちを締め直して、お前を追い出そうと張り切ってるんだろ。
Talk about tenacious in the most obnoxious possible way.
Hey, Ria, we're best friends, right?
急になんだよ。
Because we need something from you.
親友？幼なじみ。友達ではあるけど。まあ、親友っつってもいいかな。俺は別に普通だけど、お前が言うなら親友とか。
Poor Rhea.
Aw,
She's getting so worked
she's
up.
so cute.
I know. Oh.
So, I've got a favor to ask you as your best friend.
Oh no.
Can you get me a picture of that woman in the bathroom?
小さい頃の知り合い程度だ。親友面すんな、キモい。
Okay, it's not like that. And it doesn't have to be in the actual bathroom. Any embarrassing pictures will work. If I make copies and spread them out around the school.
そうか。トイレ盗撮魔じゃなくてよかった。でもやっぱキモいから友情ポイントはゼロのままだな。
No, it took me so long to build those up. We headed back to the dorm after the sun went down. On the way,
そりゃかなり態度悪いな。
I told Rhea about that woman's misdeeds this afternoon.
No kidding. It's been a long time since I've run into an immature bully like her. I had a traumatic experience in elementary school when all the girls warded me off after I got pee on my pants, and this situation gave me similar vibes.
Probably shouldn't have brought that up.
おー、よしよし。トラウマがあるのは辛いな。それはあいつが悪かったな。
Which is why I want payback. If you were to stick a camera in the dorm bathroom, what do you think my odds of catching her would be?
About the same as the odds of the police catching you.
警察が来る確率の100分の1くらいだ。やめとけ。
There you go.
そもそもあいつ相手に盗撮系は分が悪いぞ。
Why?
天下の星テレビの会長一族だ。その気になれば顎で使えるカメラマンが何十といる。
Yeah, it'd be bad if she retaliated with peep shots of her own.
Well, putting the peep shot idea aside for the moment, that woman was a huge pain in the ass. I couldn't retaliate. Despite her putting a clear target on my back, I couldn't even begin to trip her up. If I were to try and get payback, I would end up being the one who struck first. As a man, I'd sooner avoid that. She was a fearsome woman.
にしても妙だな。綾香、根はちょろいっていうか、ちょっとでも好感持ったらすぐ懐いてくるとこあるのに。冬休みの間は好意的だったよな。一緒に飯食ったりして。なんかあったのか？一への敵意が再燃すること。
Ooh, a mystery.
許せないわ。市松オーロ。
Oh, what did we do now?
So I knew that, but why?
フィニッシュの時、イチ君を思い出そうとしても、
Ah,
毎度あの男が出てきて邪魔をする。
well,
You know, for about there was a I don't know 2-3 second period where I thought there was gonna be a not good reason but a reason.
a legitimate reason in her mind, but I guess technically this is, but okay.
あの男を思い出しながら、行くとす ごく気持ちよくて。
Going right into it.
許さ
Plop.
城ヶ崎先輩、どうしました？いえ、ちょっと腰に力が入らなくて。
The
思い
vapors.
出しただけで腰がうついてる。早く部屋に戻らないと。
She might have a little bit of a problem.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. I'd gotten totally acclimated to life here at Noble Academy. It appeared the only obstacle left was my final, long-time nemesis.
Nemesis from Resident Evil 3.
金色ラブリッチ、ゴールデンタイム。
Incidentally, I'm really glad I'm not her internal monologue.
どうしました、先輩？
There's just kind of a lot of people around today.
そういえばそうですね。
It was past 7 in the morning. Now that we were done with radio calisthenics, I figured I'd grab breakfast at the cafe before heading off to class, but
いいね。朝からこんなのも。朝から甘いものを食べると目が覚める気がしますわ。マストで美味しいしね。
Incidentally, girls, have you heard that donuts have 0 calories?
oh, it's shocking. The cafe sure was busy today. Nearly all of the seats were taken.
これレギュラー化してほしいね。ですね、先輩。
An equal distribution of all the different school years were present.
What's going on?
As long as you could pay your way, this dorm had a system in place with cafes and catering that could accommodate whatever you liked. There were apparently quite a few girls who went without breakfast or who got by with just store-bought yogurt, so they were only used by about half or so, generally speaking. It was rare for the cafe to be so packed first thing in the morning.
それはね、こいつだよ。
Rena came over holding a tray.
なになに？冬限定紅芋御膳？そう、今年に入ってそこの喫茶がやりだした新メニュー。最高級さつまいもの紅芋を使った焼き芋、スイートポテト、ミニパイ、そして飲む焼き芋粉と紅芋シチューがついて1000円のご提供だ。
It felt like an assorted sweet set perfectly sized for breakfast. True, this was a steal for 1,000 yen.
試しに食べた子たちがいい感じだからって口コミしてって今寮中に広がったとこ。
Why do girls like sweet potatoes so much?
No matter how much variety there was, I had to imagine they would all taste similar.
さつまいもはね、甘いのに油がなくて食物繊維豊富でなんとなく太らない気にさせてくれるあらゆる女子の心を癒す万能薬なのさ。
I mean, they are pretty tasty.
でも紅芋ってカロリー的にはストップ
Okay,
Don't ruin the illusion.
it's the donut story all over again.
よすんだ茜ちん、みんなわかってるんだ、それは夢だって。でも夢を見ている子たちにカロリーという現実を見せるのはよすんだ。すいません。
I still don't know what makes them,
これ完食にするのはヤバ場だってわかってるからだしね。
Ivan ooze.
It's either that or like I just imagine it's that monologue she said, except plus cough syrup.
Mmm, it's Delsum delicious. Ugh. They were worried they'd gain weight after they got home from school, and it'd be rough to eat too many sweets before dinner. It seemed they all collectively decided to eat together this morning. I guess that was fine, but
Not having anywhere to sit's a problem.
だよね。私も。
sounded like Brena couldn't find a place to sit either.
で、オーロの部屋使いたいんだけど、どう？
Yeah.
It'd be a bother to bring her tray all the way to the second floor, but my place was optimal since it was on the ground floor. But
ただいまー。
私も買っちゃいました。紅芋御膳。一緒に食べましょう。レイナ先輩、七松先輩も。
Yeah. Sorry, Reina, my room's a no-go.
例のものが出しっぱ的な。
Oh,
No comment.
the porn I used last night was still out on my desk. I like how it's just like, hey, Reina, you can come over.
She already knows about it.
Yeah. I didn't mind Reina seeing it, but it'd be terrible if Akane-chan did. It was one thing when she came to invite me to radio calisthenics, but she'd really get an eyeful if we had a meal together.
じゃあ
あかねちゃん、こっち空いてますわよ。
Oh. Her friends called to her from outside. It was a cold winter morning. While there was outdoor seating available, I hadn't considered them a possibility due to the weather.
今日結構あったかいね。
Yeah.
The weather was mild enough that it didn't bother someone as susceptible to cold as Reina. The couple of dozen minutes it took for breakfast ought to be fine then. May as well go for it.
市松さんもいたんだ。
Sorry.
Do you mind if I join you?
大丈夫ですわよ。虚勢はまだでも先輩のことは信じてますから。
Your namesake continues. It's been a while.
I forgot about you.
First year girl C and her fixation.
こっち詰めますね。
We sat down in the vacant seats. All five of us wound up eating together.
いただきます。
Itadakimasu.
いただきます。
オーロだけ普通に目玉焼きセットなんだ。
I guess so. Looks like I'm the odd man out.
あかねちゃんたちも紅芋御膳なんですのね。評判いいそうだから。
Purple yum.
I was the only one out of our little group that hadn't ordered the assorted sweet potato set.
I feel really embarrassed about it for whatever reason, but it's still kind of weird that 4 people ordered the exact same thing.
Actually, it sounds like he's the only one in the whole dorm that ordered something else.
Actually, yeah. Also, it's not that weird because I have gone to a restaurant with people and gotten literally everyone in a group ordering the same thing.
I mean,
オーロ最初のうちはいろいろ試してたけど、最近ずっとその目玉焼きセットじゃね？
This is the best option.
there were paninis, kolaches, and other stylish dishes on display at the cafe in the mornings, but when all was said and done, I found a spread of toast, salad, fried eggs, and bacon like you'd find in a neighborhood cafe Gusto or Denny's, calming.
美味しいですもんね、目玉焼き。
This is the perfect breakfast through and through.
I put the fried eggs on my toast.
なんだっけそれ。
ラピョタパン。
知ってますわ。電車から公道に落ちた時食べるんですのよね。
What?
あれって美味しいんですの？
It is. It's an eternal mystery how they managed to carry around something with such an easily broken yolk in that scene in the movie, but it does have excellent flavor. Fried eggs on toast with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Maximum level of deliciousness you'll get out of such an easy dish.
オーロ目玉焼きには塩コショウ派なの？
No. I'm not hung up on it or anything, but I do when I put them on toast. Soy sauce or Worcestershire sauce would dribble off too easily.
へえ。
話はちょっと変わりますけど、目玉焼きにかけるものってやはり塩コショウと醤油、ソースが一般的なのでしょうか？私の家はトマトケチャップが主流で、でもそれを言ったらケチャップはないわーとよく言われちゃって。
Pretty sure everybody uses ketchup.
ケチャップはないわ。
Thanks, Reina.
まあ美味しいんだけどね、ケチャップも。固めの黄身プラストマトケチャップって死ぬほどうまいんだけど、でもやっぱイメージが違う。
I both did and didn't get what she meant. The reality of this whole argument over what goes on fried eggs was that anything worked as long as it was salty. By the way,
I actually legitimately thought he was gonna segue into, by the way, I'm still salty over Jogasaki.
nope, we're apparently still talking about food.
Ketchup's great when you make Laporta toast too. You can spread the ketchup on first, then put the egg on top of it.
それも美味しそうですわね。
You know, I wasn't hungry going into this, but I am now. You know, after all the hassle I'd gone through, I wound up eating with boarders I almost never interacted with.
You know what's weird? Speaking of weird things, I feel like we've gotten more talked about food in this episode than like the most recent Cafe Stella's.
I think we probably have. That is weird. This was normal, though, huh? That was a weird segue. Even if you took away the fact that Reina and Akane-chan were here. It was finally second nature for me to chat with the students in the dorm.
And Q.
Yep. That startled me. The scary lady popped out from inside, and our eyes momentarily met. I turned to stone. Or rather, her eyes less met than glared at me. What the heck? I wasn't doing anything wrong. Okay. Off she went.
どうかしましたか、先輩。
The usual.
No, it's okay. She just left. Nah, nothing.
I was nervous, though. No, that wasn't right at all. It would be strange for me to be nervous. I wasn't doing anything worth feeling guilty about. There was zero reason I had to be nervous just because she had glared at me. I may as well ignore her.
城ヶ崎先輩ですわ。相変わらずかっこいいですわね。
Oh no.
本当です。
But now the situation wouldn't allow me to ignore her. The other girls were totally hooked on Jogasaki as she sat in her far-off seat.
いつ見ても素敵ですね。城ヶ崎先輩。ああしてると、日本がシルビーに対抗できる切り札感出るよね。
Yeah, give or take. She tipped back her coffee cup as she sat in the morning sunlight. Practically a work of art. What was the big idea with those bluebirds behind her frolicking, almost like it was planned? Were there even birds that color? Almost out of a fairy tale in this area?
美しいわ。あの美しさを守るためなら、城ヶ崎先輩に近づく男、みんな虚勢してもいいわ。
You need to stop.
ほんと綺麗。鼻血出そう。
You both need to stop. There were even those getting horny at the very sight of her. Yeah, I may as well admit it. If we were going to go only by her looks, then Jogasaki was a top-class woman. Although they both had different tastes. She had such a composed ambiance compared to Sylvie, who still had a touch of childishness to her. If you were to give a questionnaire to 100 Japanese men, she might be more popular. Then again, it might be different again if you asked 100 men across the world. If you only went by appearances, that is. If they knew how she was on the inside, every single participant of that survey would go with Sylvie. Maybe not everyone, but most.
なんかアンニュイな顔。虚勢よ、私を虚勢してちょうだい。性欲をなくさないとレズに目覚める。
Okay. I guess
Alright.
she doesn't discriminate. It's just that's her thing.
You know what? I respect it a lot more now.
No comment.
ああいう顔されると、それだけでドキッとくるね。黒髪美人はどこか浮かない顔が似合うというか。オーロ、見とれてやがる。
Not really.
Yikes. Rena's joke pulled me back to my senses. My pride wouldn't allow me to be charmed by her.
照れることないのに。私は分かってるって、オーロが言いたいことは。
Before you say it, is this something that's going to get us in trouble with Castration Girl?
I told you it's not like that.
あの顔いただきました。今晩早速使わせてもらいます。
Well, it was fun, boys. We'll see you, I guess.
I wasn't thinking that, idiot.
Well, if I had half a mind to put it to use. But...
でも、本当にお綺麗ですよね。城ヶ崎先輩。よね見とれるというか、心奪われるというか、気になっちゃいます。あの物憂げな瞳の奥で何考えてるんだろうって。
I imagine it wasn't anything good. This was Jogasaki we were talking about here. She was likely thinking up all sorts of ways to drive me away, or worse.
Yeah, it's probably the actual one.
Yeah. Maybe we're about to find out.
どうやったら市松オーロを追い出せるか冷静に考えましょう。冷静に。悪い人じゃない。冬休み、課題を教えた時の態度も悪くなかったわ。頭が悪いのはともかく、こちらを客人として掃除やお茶の準備に念入りだったり、リアも懐いているし、ソルティレージの信任も厚い。その上、私があんなに怯えさせたここの寮生全員から今や十分な信任を得ている。どんなマジックを使ったのかは知らないけど、現状冷静に考えてこう判断せざるを得ないわ。
Only one possible conclusion. Ichimatsu Ouro has fairy godparents.
市松オーロは悪い人間ではないし、みんなから魅力的に映るような男子であると。でも嫌いだわ。あんな男がいたら猟銃がどうなるか。庶民よ庶民。あの艦長とか言ってお尻に指突っ込んでくる愚劣な連中よ。
Yeah, but who would you be today if that hadn't happened? We can only wonder.
You're
前
welcome.
は同じようなことされかけたわ。あんな未遂でも毎晩お尻が熱くなるくらい大変なことになるんだもの。やはり艦長は悪。絶対悪よ。
There's your PSA for the episode.
You know, I was joking. But we might get there.
Probably.
イチ君みたいに癒してくれる男なんてそうそういるわけないし。なんとか早く追い出さないと。
Who knew what was on her mind?
最近はもう男の子もすっかり市民権を得ててさ。
And here's Saigo.
はい。
Really?
だからもういろんなところが男の子ショタで出してて、もうネタに困ることはないんだけどさ。
Well, I guess so.
長らく培われて浸透してきたものがアストルフォ君で一気に一般への間口を広げた気がしますね。
Japan, the birthplace of hentai culture, is taking another step closer to its final form.
At least until a destructo disc kills it.
ただそれは同時に才能の流出を招く。
西郷くん、どうされたのですか？
That's a really good question.
Yes, it is.
His favorite crossdresser artist blew up and went mainstream, so they aren't posting as much porn anymore.
ああ。
それは確かに残念ですが、一般紙で頑張っているのを応援して差し上げては。
なんか爬虫類の漫画描いてるんだけど、俺ああいう系は絵でもダメだから。
Rich boys could be so close-minded.
それでもたまに出してくれるだけマシですよ。僕の好きな人妻絵師なんて調べたらここ 4,5 年ラフ画集しか出してないんですから。
ああ、わかるよ。あの人昔光の碁の初太本出してたけどああいうのもう出してくれないのかな。
They both sounded like they had it rough.
The more skilled the porn artist, the more popular they become. However, the more popular the artist, the less porn they draw. It's a paradox.
うん、憂鬱だ。
憂鬱です。
In that sense, Kinkoi has flawless risk management.
Ah, yes.
おっぱいが出てればいいんだもんな。
お手軽な性癖って羨ましい。
お手軽って言わないでください。僕にも僕なりのこだわりがあるんですから。
Oh, our little boy who got nosebleeds whenever he saw a little bit of titty is ascending the staircase of maturity.
鼻血なんて出してませんよ。まだ14回しか。
That's still more than
But
I was expecting.
but the 15th time.
And that's what you'll get. Well, us guys were having our fun conversations of our own.
おーい、オーロ
You want to get in on this, Reina?
Yep.
何の話してんの？
About how Kinkoi has really grown into a boob guy.
語弊があります。
そっかそっか。コンビニのエロ本読むだけでおっぱおっぱ言ってたキクミョンが大人になったね。うんうん。
Or at textbook drawings.
言ってませんよ。137回しか。
Why are you keeping count?
So, did he need something?
先生がね、荷物運べって呼んでる。
Alright, I'm out of here for now then.
ああ、
Reina, keep them all company while I'm gone. Oh, Saigo loves Shota, Yamamoto's into moms, and Kinkoi is all about boobs.
オッケー。
は
これが次の時間使うパワーポインターです。落とさないようにはいよろしく。
Oops.
On it. Heavy.
小さいとはいえ1クラス分となるとかなりの数になりますからね。
You could never carry this on your own.
どうにかなりませんか？君のクラスで一番の力持ちが君だと聞いたのですが。
Well, thank you.
You can't. Be serious, we have Gajimushi Gahara-kun from Wrestling Club, Ella-san. Plenty of people stronger than me.
It wasn't like I was totally out of shape after training over the summer, but there was no way I was the strongest in the class.
そういえば片手でダンベル100キロを持ち上げるノーブル屈指の豪傑ガキムチガハル君を忘れていましたね。
How?
Who told you I'm some kind of strong man?
Jogasaki.
力持ちなんて紹介していません。ただ下働きをさせるならちょうどいいとだけ。
She was such a hassle. It seemed like the teacher had called on the acting head of class, but needed help since the task required physical labor.
It's the equivalent of like that dude's just Superman. And it's like, oh man, we need something heavy carried. Do we call it Superman? Nah, let's just call it Green Arrow.
But she had gone to me looking for help? That was unnatural, which had to mean...
ですが、思ったより役に立たなかったみたいね。
Of course.
成績がよろしいとは言えないので、肉体労働くらいできると思っていましたが、すいません。あなたを過大評価しすぎました。
We just give the box to her. Here, you carry it. Frustrating. She must have picked me just to make these snide remarks. Talk about bitter to the core. But...
そうですか、先生ちょっと勘違いしましたね。失敗失敗。でも2人なら運べますよね。
Oh, that backfires gloriously.
Of course it would turn out this way.
She couldn't exactly go ask a whole new person for help now.
では2人とも次の時間までに教室へ運んでおいてくださいね。
Will do.
はあ、わかりました。
I wound up stuck with this horrible woman. Man, it didn't make it any less of a hassle, but I was kind of glad I got to see things turn out differently than how Jogasaki had originally planned.
市松くん市松くん
Yes?
半分ずつだけど箱を大きいのと小さいのに分けて大きい箱の方が重いです。いいとこ見せるチャンスですよ。
Sexual harassment?
Stand up.
Right.
This teacher was kind of annoying. Oh well, I picked up the 2 more gargantuan boxes.
先生はなぜ何度も瞬きを？
I'm sure he just sucks at winking. Let's go.
That might be true.
It probably isn't.
Jogasaki was openly displeased. This could be mildly amusing.
Wow, though, this is an honor, Jogasaki. I can't believe you called me the most reliable guy in class.
だから力持ちだなんて言ってないわよ。使いやすいのはあなただと紹介しただけよ。
Isn't that basically saying I'm reliable?
Whoops. I got full of myself and said too much. Arguments like these were pointless if all they did was to rub the other person the wrong way. It wouldn't make me especially happy if I made her snap either. May as well go with a topic with actual potential.
Well, I've largely ignored all of your recent attempts to harass me. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish if you keep this up? I know you wanted me to leave Noble Academy in the dorm when I first transferred here. You're smart enough to realize I have absolutely zero intention of leaving this place. It may have been one thing when I first transferred in, but I fully acclimated to my new life here. I have Sylvie and Ria here with me, and this school is way more comfortable than my old one. Knowing all of that, let's say you did drive me away. Are you really okay with Ria resenting you forever for it?
Jogasaki grimaced when I delivered that sound argument.
I know you don't like me, and that's fine. Let's stop interacting with each other. Otherwise, this is gonna make us even more uncomfortable.
Although that will make this route weird.
What do you think? It would be funny, though. It's like the route has nothing to do with the person.
That would be hilarious. We were nearly at the classroom. Jogasaki went silent for a minute, but finally...
その通りね。こちらもあなたに関わると不愉快だわ。関わるのはやめたいわね。
Cool.
Right, so roll credits.
でも、庶民がノーブル学園にいるのは間違ってる。
What about Reina?
誰が何と言おうと、私はそう考えますから。
And Akane.
Also, isn't Ria a commoner?
I'm not entirely sure about that. I think her circumstances disqualify because she's kind of in her own category.
Yeah, that's true. She is the last diva.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
She up and left. What the heck? Wasn't I making perfect sense? Was that not a sound argument? Ah, what a pain. I thought we'd gotten a little friendlier over winter break too.
I respect Ouro for that. Like, he straight up said there's no better way he could have said it.
No, he really did. He actually, I think that was one of his finest moments in this whole game.
Mm-hmm.
It was the most compelling thing he's ever said. But she's just immune to logic. I guess that meant she wasn't pulling her punches anymore.
I'm back.
つうわけでさ、市松のやついつまで経ってもショタと男の子の違いを覚えないんだよ。あいつそういうデリカシーがないんだよ。
Good to see that Reina stepped in and covered things nicely while we were gone.
うんうん。スラタンだね。
彼が勧めてくれる母親系黒髪ロングばっかりなんです。いや、それはそれでいいんですけどね。でも僕は母親キャラといえば髪は短いか長いにしても束ねてる印象というか。
髪を長く伸ばしてるのはおしゃれ感強くてお母さんっぽくないよね。お母さんって動きやすさ重視って感じ。
I don't know, if I recall correctly, her hair was still pretty long at the end of her route, so, you know.
そこなんです。異性のための装いをやめ子供のために動きやすく、その精神的な変化が見た目に欲しいんです。
He's really thought about this.
Yes, he has.
市松くんは分かってくれないんですよね。
そりゃオーロの純粋な性癖だよ。あいつ黒髪ロング好きだから。
Time for you to be going.
Yep.
ショタと男の子は違うんだ。女装の有無もあるけど、それはそれでまた自分からするのとやらされるので違うから。
He has also spent quite a bit of time thinking about this.
分かってくれる？
女装少年、男の子、TS、女祖子、メスショタ二なり。結局のところ全部ホモでは？
She said it.
なんだてめえ。
Oh, hey, we saw his face. That's kind of haunting, actually. Reina was as blunt as could be, as if it were only obvious. Haha. I wish I could communicate this clearly.
ねえねえオーラ、この後時間あるかしら？
I do? Why?
一緒に遊びたいなって思って。
Sure, what do you have in mind?
今度世界最大級と言われているマカオのカジノソルティレージュが買収するのだけれど、これから顔を見せに行く予定でね。
Okay.
That might be too much for me, so I'll have to pass. But why? He could just go and just... I would love casino montage.
It would be like the scene from the 8th Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but this would work, because this is a comedy.
You're right. You are correct. I headed home when our expert planning classes let out. Now then.
いつの間にか性癖を自分からペラペラ
Wait,
暴
hold
露
up.
してしまっていた。
He said when the expert planning classes ended. It did not at all indicate which one he went to.
That is true.
レイナさん、恐るべし。
So Yamamoto's gonna have a little bit of a crush on Reina, right?
Maybe. I don't know that she's quite mature enough, although she does give off that kind of vibe that he's into.
Mm-hmm.
何でも相談できる系ママと見せかけて裏で何考えてるかわからない小若まママ。
I guess we could have just let him sum it up.
これはこれでいい。
Nope, you were right. Never mind. I was wrong.
Reina really is the most. I mean, I guess Ella, to be fair.
Yes.
But other than Ella, it's really Reina is the most mom character.
Mm-hmm. 100%. I went off on my own. To the usual place.
よう。
Hey.
Ria took a good look at my face.
昨日よりは落ち着いてるな。
Yeah, I guess. Something annoying did happen, though.
やっぱりか。昨日と違ってキレてる顔じゃないけど、なんか疲れてると思った。
You can see it in my face? Ah, we've built up some serious friendship points.
Ah, they didn't get reset.
だな。もしくはお前が思ってること全部顔に出るからか。
Don't dash my dreams. It could be the latter. Well, whatever. It was no problem if she could read me.
何があった？また綾か？
Yeah.
またビンゴ。俺たちの友情ポイントも大したもんだ。
Isn't it because nearly the only thing that's irritated me for these past few months is Jogasaki?
だな。で、今日はどうした？
Actually.
I told her about this afternoon.
So there you have it. I had a calm talk with her, and then she refused to back off.
それは向こうも意地になってるな。仕方ないか。あいつがあんなになったのももともと。
You know something?
いや、なんでも。
Rhea quickly turned away from me. Not going to tell me, huh? She wasn't the type to spill someone's secrets, but that was some interesting information all the same. So there was a reason Jogasaki acted the way she did.
にしても、そう。もうこの学校の方が落ち着くようになってるんだ。
Rhea sounded kind of happy.
More or less. If you think about it, I bet there aren't too many schools in Japan where you can sit behind a princess and poke her in the back as much as you want.
That's probably true.
まあな。
That didn't include Ella-san, Reina, or any other hot girl here. I really was the only guy living in an all-girls dorm.
Add long black-haired super sadist into the mix, and maybe it's not so bad.
俺、難病患者にしてはポジティブってよく言われるけど、ポジティブ度ではお前には負けるわ。
It might be naivete.
I mean, I've got absolutely no desire to give up my current lifestyle.
When I went home for New Year's, Torio and I talked like old friends too. I had no lingering attachments to my former life.
You're here too, after all.
うん
I love getting into this sort of spirited conversation with you when we watch the sunset too. How about you?
青春っぽくねえだろ。女に泣かされた愚痴を聞かされても。
Now who's being stubborn?
Guess you got me beat there. Ah, it's almost that time.
ああ。
Rhea was just about to climb up onto the water tank. And then...
俺も好きだよ。
Rhea.
聞こえた？
You didn't give me a heads up first, so I saw your panties.
Moment's gone.
殺すぞてめえ！
You're the one showing off to me. I think you were muttering something, but I was too distracted by your underwear to listen.
Classic.
せめて難聴で聞き逃せや！
Nope. I couldn't really tell what part had her so angry. All of it.
Oh, I'm starved. Being angry burns energy for no reason. Must have worked up an appetite.
あんま怒ったことがないから知らない。
You were clearly angry just a second ago. Or were you happy that I saw your panties? Was all the shouting because you were embarrassed?
あた！
Ow.
She gave me a few good kicks to the shin before stomping off to her dorm.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
うん。
I was in the mood for something sweet for whatever reason this morning, so I ordered a cream roll cake for dinner. It should be delivered soon.
あのシュークリーム、シューロール、プチシュー詰め合わせがセットになって、お値段700円の甘党さん熱狂セット？
Yep.
あれ女子がパーティーやるときに頼むもんだろ。よく男が。それも一人で頼めたな。
But I'm not alone. Hey, don't say that. Boys can get in the mood for sweets too. That's sexist.
ああ、そうだな。すげえうざいけど俺が悪かった。
Man, that's like the second...
Well, thank you. Now we don't have to cancel Rhea 2023.
It was inconvenient to commute to the dorm so deep in the hills, but if you put in an order for a morning catering, you could get your hands on most anything. The problem was when you randomly got cravings for certain foods in the middle of the day. Catering obviously wasn't suited for this, so your only option was to go down the hill for it if you had to satisfy that craving. The rich girls could call for rides, but I was obviously on foot, Walking around on an empty stomach before lunch was rough. Cream puffs and cup noodles were equally lackluster when you were in the mood for something substantial. Meat. And something with some heft to it at that. Some nice, thick meat. Why are we channeling Saigo?
差別のお詫びにいいものを見せてやろう。
I just got that.
じゃーん、豚の生姜焼き。
Awesome.
She pulled up a frozen dinner that looked on par with a meal you'd find at convenience stores. Ginger fried pork was written out in massive text.
最近の冷凍食品はとうとう豚の生姜焼きをクリアした。いつか焼きたてステーキだって出せるようになると俺は信じている。
Definitely a perfect match for the mood I'm in, to eat something substantial.
だろ？つうわけで俺は飯にするから。じゃあな、イチ。
Aw. She drove me out.
冗談だよ。
Reverse dots.
You heard my inaudible wail, huh?
気味の悪いことに聞こえた。やべえな、俺たちの友情ポイント。そろそろテレパシーの域に来てるぞ。
Ooh.
Yay. Incidentally, what she heard probably sounded a lot like...
Probably, yeah.
がっつりの気分ってことは肉なのはもちろんとして、主成分が小麦粉でもがっつりいけるものは結構ある。ここはマンマミーヤどもの知恵を拝借して、冷凍のピザも出しちゃおう。
Alright.
Yay, Mamma Mia!
マンマミーヤ
What does Mamma Mia mean?
Here we go again.
知らん。でも小太りの配管工は大ジャンプの時によく叫んでるし、テンション上がったとかそういう意味じゃね？
I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've heard that guy say Mexico.
One time.
Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Ginger fried pork and a large pizza. Does any other hefty combination so blessed with calories exist in this world?
Oh, I'm sure.
ないですね。ないでしょうね、このリアセレクション以外には。
There's a lot of things that are based in calories.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing you were able to put this together with frozen foods. Can you find miracles like these anywhere, Soma-san?
ないですね。ないでしょうね、このリアセレクション以外には。
We were both pointlessly worked up.
さて、ピザもいい具合にこんがりしてきて。
Nice and steamy. How long does the ginger fried pork taste?
パッケによれば4分。4分しっかり待つんだぞ。温めに失敗した冷食は攻撃力1000は落ちるからな。
We got the food ready together. Rhea was 100% in charge of today's meal. There was no need to be modest, as Rhea delegated that task to me. We'd leveraged our neighboring rooms to our benefit recently and had many of our meals together.
So I know I've talked about it with Cafe Stella, how much I love the music for that game. This game I also love the music of. For some reason, I really like this song. It's probably like my third favorite of this game. I don't know.
I like this song a lot too. And this is a very nitpicky complaint, it's weirdly loud compared to most of the other songs though.
True. My favorite's probably Sylvie's theme.
Oh, her theme is great.
Yeah. Alright, it's done.
おう、それでは
We both took our seats.
万物もろもろに感謝を込めて。
Itadakimasu.
ます。リア、ご飯できたわよ。
Oh, we were having such a nice time.
あ。
At the exact second we were about to eat, the most questionable person showed up. She held a perfectly simmering pot in her hands. With that piping hot pot between her oversized pot holders, that's not a euphemism at all. She almost looked like some young newlywed wife. But if you took that impact away...
何してるの？
Eating dinner?
ご飯ですよじゃないですよね。
There's nothing wrong with eating frozen pizza and ginger pork. It can be a full meal even if it doesn't include rice.
あなたは黙ってて。
Okay.
リア、約束したわよね。あなた全然野菜食べないから週に一度は私と夕飯にしましょうって。
Did you promise that?
まあこいつが勝手に。
あなたも
Hey, wait a
了
minute.
承しているわよね。
Hang on.
そうですね。
Rhea was at a loss.
それで何です、このありさまは。
約束を忘れてて。
今朝メール入れたわよね。忘れないよう留飲でも。そして約束を忘れたとしても、こういう暴食するときは私に相談するようにと言っておいたわよね。
市松くんが食べたいと言ったのでこうしました。
What?
僕はとても良くないことだなぁと思いました。
Hey, don't throw us under the bus.
That's dirty. Jogasaki, let me apologize too. This was just supposed to be a quick snack.
あなたは結構よ。消えてくれる？
It's not your room. Whoa! She was trying to trample over me even now.
ああ、ついでにこのピザとお肉も持っていってちょうだい。あなたはこれがあれば満足なのでしょ。リアは私とよ。あなた、栄養に気をつけなくちゃいけない体だって忘れてるでしょ。
別に数字的には大丈夫だって医者に言われて。
リア、
Rhea was unusually downcast, maybe out of guilt for having forgotten their agreement. She wasn't wrong that I had plenty to eat, but having Jogasaki get angry at her out of the blue when she had been so excited had left Rhea disappointed. I've got this, Rhea. It'll be my way of thanking you for that nice panty shot earlier.
Ahem. Why don't all three of us have the pizza, ginger pork, and pot of what Jogasaki made together? And for dessert, would you believe it? Boasting 6th place in the most popular sweet selection, I got a cream roll combo delivered. Sounds yummy, huh?
6位って微妙だわ。
Rhea?
わーい、楽しみだーい。
ちょっと勝手に。
Is there a problem? Is your arrangement with Rhea limited to just the two of you? If not, then I have no reason to hold back either.
Other than how she felt about it. And other than this dread that came afterward.
いいわよ。食べましょう。
Alright.
リア、デザートに生クリームは多すぎるわ。シューロールは遠慮しなさい。
それくらいなら。
あなたが用意するんですよね。
Yeah.
じゃあ私もいらないからお一人でどうぞ。
Okay.
This unadorned harassment never failed. Whatever the case, everyone settled down.
I assumed this was stew, but it's hot pot?
鍋焼きうどんよ。この子野菜は全然食べないからこうやって煮込んでちょっとでも体積を減らすの。
全然ってほどじゃねえよ。お前の作ってくる量が多いんだよ。
あなたが全然栄養取らないから1週間分まとめて持ってきてるのよ。
別に栄養なら医者からサプリもらってるし。
サプリなんかじゃダメよ。
Huh.
The three of us were eating together, but
Jogasaki, you kind of seem like a mom.
は？
確かに。
Cue Yamamoto
Cue
running in.
how did you even get here?
私はあなたのためを思って。
Yeah, like a mom.
はいはい、聞き飽きた。
This conversation was playing out like one between a rebellious daughter and her mom. if we ticked off Jogasaki any worse, we might get stung for it, so better keep that thought to myself.
Oh, tasty. Oh, this is delicious, Jogasaki.
Hot pot udon. It was all top shelf ingredients, but it was great.
あら、京風の味付けで淡味すぎるかと思ったのですが、あなたごときの味覚でもわかるのですね。
Just had to get that dig in there, didn't you? Like mine.
Yeah, it tastes great. What is it? The aroma. It lingers in the air.
味覚は確かなようね。検単価でいらしたの？
Were.
There were thorns behind every last comment she made.
俺、味より香りがいい方が好きだから、そこメインで作ってくれてるんだとさ。
Come to think of it, Ria's sense of taste was lacking. She paid attention to that? Wow.
なんです？
Nothing much.
用もないのに人の顔をジロジロ見るのは失礼ですよ。
Sure, sure.
It was also rude to lecture someone while they were eating. Whatever. Pizza and ginger pork were substantial, but did seem poorly balanced. That was where the vegetables and udon came in. When all taken together in a single meal, it upped its grade significantly. I was grateful to Jogasaki.
See ya.
おやすみ。
After we ate, we called it a night.
おやすみじゃないの。食後すぐ寝ると体に悪いわ。しばらく休む程度で。はいはい。
Jogasaki continued to nag until Ria disappeared into her room. Jogasaki noticed we had been left alone. She quickly glanced over to the stairs to make a break for it, then, without a moment's delay...
You were like a mother and child right up until the end, huh?
それが何よ。
That's just... I could tell how much you care about Ria. That's all.
That was all I wanted to say. She was going to bolt on me anyway, so I would just go back to my place too.
大切に決まっているわよ。あの子は私の大事な商品なんだもの。
Ah, back to this. But when I heard what she said, I felt like I had to stay put.
商品価値を下げないように、使い物にならないようでは困る。そのためのメンテナンスは欠かさないわ。
And off she went. If she had kept those final comments to herself, the day would have come to a pleasant end.
金色ラブリッチゴールデンタイム。
As would this episode. As would this episode.
Alas, it is not meant to be, but are we really that surprised it is Jogasaki we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So glad that we're on her route. I like her so much more now.
boy, they really ramped up the bitch factor at the beginning of this one.
It's basically what it was at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it actually, I almost think it's a little bit worse because she was being more subtle about it. Now she's just being outwardly hostile.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand why, from the audience perspective, she is being that way, but it's just kind of like, what exactly are we supposed to do? Or what is Ouro supposed to do about it? I mean, she's not giving him any hints. I mean, yeah, he's not supposed to be there, but he's not gonna go anywhere. He's too damn stubborn. And she has to know that. I guess that's just, her thing is just gonna be making him as miserable as conceivably possible until it finally clicks that, hey, Ichikun and Ouro are the same person.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how long that's gonna be.
Yeah, I do too.
I have to say, she was winning me over at the end of the previous game and going into this game, and yeah, she's gone back down a few points. I know it's going to get better, but right now, not my favorite person.
Nope, still not my favorite person, shockingly enough.
Well, we'll see how this turns into a redemption arc. It should be interesting.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.